Welcome to Coffee with Coach Carter, helping you stay on your A game. Today's episode is Fix It or Flop It. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of buying a fixer-upper. So obviously there's a huge cultural trend. People love thinking about buying fixer-uppers. There's Zombie House Fixer-Upper, Chip and Joanna Gaines, a show just called Fixer-Upper. I mean, it is all over the place. So let's get real and talk about the pros and cons and whether or not you should fix it or flop it. So the pros are obviously getting a great buy. You can get an awesome deal when it comes to buying something that needs a lot of work, because fact of the matter is most people walk in and if they see shag carpet and broken windows, they're going to pass. So usually you're able to buy a home that needs a lot of work at a discount. The next thing is your return on investment. When you buy a fixer-upper, you can get what's called sweat equity by doing a lot of the work yourself and make money and get a big return. Who doesn't like to sell a house and get a nice big check when you close? The third thing is you get to kind of create your own masterpiece, because you get to design everything about the house. You get to pick out the paint colors. You get to pick out the light fixtures, the flooring, everything. You get to make it look like you want to. So that's the cool thing about a fixer-upper. Now the cons. When it comes to some of the drawbacks, things never happen as quickly as you think they do when you're doing a fixer-upper. Now, I know on television they buy it and it's fixed up by the end of the week, but let me tell you from firsthand experience, things usually don't move that fast. In fact, the first big project that I did took me 3 times as long that I had budgeted from a time frame perspective. Another con is you need cash. You typically need a lot of money to do fixer-uppers unless it's just primarily cosmetic. Now, a lot of folks automatically think the bank is going to loan you a lot of money. In some cases, they will make a construction loan, but you've got to have the plans ready, and you have to demonstrate that you know what you're doing when it comes to renovation. So this is your first time home buyer and you're needing $50,000 to $75,000 to borrow and you have no experience, you're probably not going to get the loan. The last con is energy. When you're talking about doing a project that's a magnitude, big time fixer-upper, it takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of time. Now, what I would take on in my 20s would not be what I would take on in my mid-30s when I had a job and no children. Now I've got a career with children. I just don't have the energy to give to a big project. So you need to assess your energy level. So, is a fixer-upper right for you? We'd be happy to have that conversation, me or one of my teammates. You can call, text at any time, and we'd be happy to have that conversation. Feel free to post a comment below, even if you have a question there. Thanks for tuning in for Coffee with Coach Carter. Make sure to grab your cup next time and let's chat. Have an awesome day.